This is a story called The Little Monsters at Christmas, Chapter 26, The Little Kids Who Don't Believe in Santa. The little kids are out playing when they meet some new kids who are incredibly scruffy and look incredibly sad. Little Ellie goes up to them and asks them if they'd like to play, and they say yeah. They play for ages and then little Michael asked the new kids what Santa's bringing them, and one of them, who was called Sarah, said, "We don't believe in Santa because he never comes to us even when we write to him. Santa's the one who brings us new toys and stuff at Christmas. How can you not believe in him?" said little Elizabeth. "He don't come to us and we don't have any toys because our parents can't afford to buy us any," said Sarah's twin sister, Erin. Then little Joshua asked the twins, "How come your clothes don't fit you?" "Well, our parents can't afford to buy us clothes, so we just have to wear whatever they can find us, even if they're too small or too big," said Sarah. That day the little kids went back to Ellie's house because they were all having a sleepover there. However, when they got there they were all really quiet, and Ellie's mum said, "Hey, what's the matter with you lot? Don't you want to play?" Then little Ellie started crying and she ran into her mum's arms. "Hey, what's the matter, sweetheart? It's not like you to cry over nothing," said little Ellie's mum. "I'm not crying over nothing, Mummy. We were out playing and we met two little girls who were twins and their clothes were really big, dirty and scruffy. When we asked them why, they said that their Mummy and Daddy can't afford to buy them new clothes, so they have to wear what their Mummy and Daddy can find for them. We asked them what Santa was bringing them for Christmas. They said they don't believe in Santa because he never goes to their house. When we told them that he's the one who brings them toys at Christmas, they said they don't have any toys because their Mummy and Daddy can't afford to buy them any," said little Ellie. "Oh, Ellie, sweetheart, not all mummies and daddies can afford to buy their kids nice clothes and toys. Some mummies and daddies can't always afford to put food on the table like me and your daddy can," said little Ellie's mummy. "Mummy, we went to their house and they have to share a double bed with their younger brother and sisters who are 4, 3 and 2 years old. Their youngest baby brother sleeps in a drawer because his mummy and daddy can't afford a cot for him," said little Ellie. "I know it's sad, baby girl, but there's not much we can do about it," said little Ellie's mummy. Then little Ellie had an idea. "I know, Mummy. I have some old toys I don't play with anymore and some old clothes I don't wear anymore. Shane and Harry have clothes and toys they don't need anymore. We could give them to the twins and their family." "That's a good idea, sweetheart. I tell you what, we have 2 old sofas in the garage that we don't need and some old carpets left over from when we had our house done up. We could take them round," said little Ellie's mummy. Then Joshua said, "I have some old clothes and toys I don't need anymore. Please can I call my mummy and ask her if I can give them to the twins and their brothers and sisters?" "Yeah, of course you can, sweetheart. What about the rest of you? Do you have anything you want to give to the twins and their family?" They all said yeah, and they rang their parents too and explained the situation to them. Then Elizabeth said to Ellie's mummy, "Excuse me, Auntie Jane, I've just thought of something. There's lots of other little kids whose mummies and daddies can't afford to buy them stuff. We could collect things for them and take it to them like the gang does." "That's a really good idea, but you kids are far too young to do any of this by yourselves," said Ellie's mummy. Then Kicker and the gang walked in and Kicker said, "What are they wanting to do, Mum?" They met two little girls today who are twins, and they were wearing clothes that were dirty and too big for them. These guys want to take some stuff to them, and they want to collect stuff for other families in the same situation. The thing is, they're too young to go by themselves. Will you guys please take them? Said Kika's mum. Yeah, of course we will, said Kika. Then Kika turned to talk to the little ones, but they'd all fallen asleep. Mum, there's no point in talking to them tonight. Look, they're all asleep, said Kika. Kika got a blanket and covered them all up. Then her and the gang said their goodbyes, and Kika's mum took them all home. The next day they all met up at Kika's house, and then they took the little ones out. The first house they went to was the twins, and their parents were really happy with what they gave them. Then Kika said, my mum told us to tell you that we have two old sofas that are in perfect condition stored in our garage, and a couple of carpets we don't need that you can have if you want them. If you do, my dad will bring everything round for you. The twins' mum started crying, and Kika said, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. No, you didn't upset me, sweetheart. It's just no one has ever been this kind to me ever in my life. Thank you so much, and please thank your parents for me, said the twins' mum. I will, said Kika. Then they all went door to door collecting things for other people who were in the same situation as the twins and their family. They spoke to the staff at the community centre and asked if they could store stuff there, and they said yeah. That day the kids collected loads of stuff, and once they'd finished, they took everything back to the community centre. When they got there, they separated stuff into different sizes and put it all in big piles ready to be bagged up and taken to people's houses. The next day they took the little ones round collecting more stuff, and then they took everything to the community centre. As they got there, someone came and said, I have 10 kids and they all have toys and clothes they don't need anymore. If it's okay, they'd like to bring everything here when they've sorted through everything. Yeah, that's fine, said a member of staff. The next day the lady came back with some of her kids and dropped off bags upon bags of clothes and toys. After that the kids didn't need to go around collecting more stuff because they had plenty to go around everyone. Once they'd sorted through everything, they delivered the stuff to people's houses. Every house they went to, the occupants were very grateful, and they couldn't have thanked the kids more if they tried. The little kids were really proud of themselves. When they went home, they were so exhausted, they all fell asleep as soon as they'd had their supper, and slept until the next morning. End of chapter 26. Thanks for watching, guys. Love yous. Bye.